Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And our game tonight featuring the Washington Bullets as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Mike, here we are, smack dab in the heart of the season. Is it fair to call these the dog days? Some teams call it that. Some writers call it that. Did you ever?
Absolutely. Everyone is slogging through this portion of the schedule. Those little aches all pile up. No one's 100%. I don't care what they say. You just have to fight through it.
We don't have those kind of days on broadcasting, do we? We're up for every game and ready to go.
You have it exactly how it is every night when we put the headsets
on. Jordan looking around. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Boy, really good vision, very unselfish. That's why you run offense through Scottie Pippen.
Adams outside. Over Paxson. Adams' shot is off. Chicago with the ball. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
One team got to the playoffs, the other did not. So I'll let you guess who won the season series.
The playoff team? Do I win a prize? But seriously, it's early on this season. Let's see where each team is.
Here's King. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Here's Foster. The rebound by Grant.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself. Pippen doing what he can to draw the contact while in the act of shooting. That's just a good veteran move there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Scottie Pippen taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Pippen.
Points, assists, rebounds, defense. Scottie Pippen gives your team all of that. Every team in the league wants a guy like him.
Now here's Adams. His last outing with 20 points. Wingate. Nice D from Pippen. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
You know, the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis, over time, that's going to cost you in games.
And most of those shots were low percentage. They have to work harder to set up their best shooters with good looks.
First team foul.
For Washington, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Adams, the pass to Wingate.
Really like how active Grant is on defense. I mean, he takes a ton of pride in making things hard for his opponent.
High post, Jordan. Foster against Grant. Rebound, Washington. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, their bench made the difference. Came up big.
And any given game, that's what you'll need. Key contributions from your reserves.
Now here's Adams. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. The Bulls leading by 6. Pippen, the pass to Paxson. Jordan outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
At 6'6" with his crazy hops, Jordan could be a problem down low.
And the Bullets call timeout here. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Stewart's checked in for Foster. Grant comes in for King. King's checked in for Wingate. And it's English in for Adams. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. King's checked in for Cartwright. Williams comes in for Horace Grant. Hobson's checked in for Jordan. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. Now, here's Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. And another miss by Washington.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
Pass to King. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bullets' ball. .132 left here in the first quarter. To the right side. Grant the pass to Ellison. Shoots over King. And again, Washington no good. Chicago leading by 8. There's the drive. The kick out to Williams. To the left side wing.
Washington foul. A.J. English. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Upson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Pippen. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Falling behind in this one, needing a spark.
They need to find something that works and stick with it.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Chicago, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And of course, Washington, right now, quite a ways down below. .51 seconds left in the first quarter. King with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. English outside. Stewart trying to get open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
At last, finally they get something to fall. That's got to be a major relief for them. Actually, it was a relief for me, too.
And for coach as well. Maybe now they can start to find their offensive rhythm.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Hey, sometimes you just got to take a foul. That's the best way to protect the basket.
Yep, better to send him to the line than allow an easy layup.
At the line for 2.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Williams. The rebound by Grant.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
Pass to King. Stewart with the screen on Armstrong. The pass to Ellison. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
So far, the defense has been excellent coming into this game.
They're communicating, providing help when needed, and not giving up anything easy. You love to see this type of effort.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good awareness on the boards. Forster staying active and finding a way to hurt the defense.
To the middle, here's Grant. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
This is the creativity he brings to this offense. Fantastic at involving his teammates with his passing.
High post Stewart. English on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. The Bulls leading by 6. Outside Jordan, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Jordan's got 6 points.
He is money from there. Jordan is so comfortable operating from mid-range.
Passes it to Adams. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
They recover it. Here's Paxson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Paxson absorbing the contact, but still getting the shot off. That's just good, tough basketball there.
Wingate, he's checked in for Washington. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for the Bulls. Washington trails by 7. Grant surveying the D. Pass to Wingate. Adams outside. Foster is screen on Armstrong. 6 to shoot. Adams dishes to Foster. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Foster's got his second basket of the night.
And Foster doesn't look to shoot often. He focuses on taking high percentage shots as much as possible.
Jordan passes to Paxson. And it's Grant in the corner. And here's Armstrong. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Kick out to Adams. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Strong move in there by Jordan to draw the contact.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. So for the Bulls, Kings checked in for Grant. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Paxson. And both free throws good for Jordan.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Bullets. They trail by 7. King outside. Back to Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. The shot comes out, and it's Chicago the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Jordan, the pass to Pippen. Here's Armstrong. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Armstrong's got his first points of the game.
When you face Jordan, you put so much focus on MJ that it creates openings for other guys.
Stolen by Pippen. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. And Jordan throws it down.
Terrific work in transition, sprinting out ahead of the defense and getting to the right spot.
And it's clear the game plan is to attack in transition as much as possible, which is exactly what they've been doing.
So it's Washington now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Adams down low. He's covered by Armstrong. And that one, good.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
And it's Foster with the rebound. Foster's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Adams outside. Pass to Wingate. Just 5 on the clock. And Adams kicks it to Foster. Here's King. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Great shooters rarely miss open looks like that.
Can't bank on that moving forward. They need to cover better from here on out.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Here's Adams, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Adams, the pass to Wingate. Now here's King. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
Here's Armstrong. Right side, Jordan takes it inside, and the layup falls. Jordan's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
I don't think there's any question about it. The coach talked to them at halftime about what adjustments they need to make in order to slow him down and keep him from going off.
Yeah, he really torched them in the first half. I'm sure a lot of their focus will be on slowing him down in the second.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Ellison. Foster. Good. Foster's got the first bucket of the third here for Washington.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Rolling towards the rim with momentum. Jordan is an absolute terror on the drive.
Washington trails by 11. Adams outside. There's the pass to King. Foster is screen on Pippen. Here's King. They get it back. Foster. Kick out to King. Pippen with the steal. Passes to Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. King outside. Foster is screen on Pippen. The high post shot. Washington gets it back. Adams, the bounce pass. Here's Wingate. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Good use of the bounce pass there to set up his teammate.
Stewart's checked in for Washington. Grant comes in for King. Then for the Bulls, Williams comes in for Bill Cartwright. And Hobson's subbed in for Jordan. Pippen the pass to Hobson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And the defensive effort like that, that's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Oof! You have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not.
Yeah, because when you don't, this is what happens. They throw it right down in your face.
Here's Pippen. Washington with the rebound. They're doing what they can do, Clark, to mount a comeback.
And one of the things to keep in mind is that they don't have to get it back all at once. I mean, just focus on making each possession count.
Here's Wingate. And Grant sends it back.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
Washington foul. Second personal foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
At the line for the Bulls, John Paxson. At the line for two.
And he makes the first.
What I like about Paxson is that he knows his role. Doesn't play outside of himself.
Washington making some changes. King comes in for Wingate. And it's English in for Adams. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. English the pass to King. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Shot clock at 5. Wow. Here's Hobson. He's covered by Grant. Pippen the pass to Hobson. To the paint. Here's Grant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Sensing an opportunity to score and going after it. Superb job inside from Grant.
And the Bullets call timeout here. King's checked in for Chicago. Armstrong comes in for Paxson.
B.J. Armstrong.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. King outside. A three. Rebound by Pippen. The Bulls leading by 15. Pass to Armstrong. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. King, the pass to Hobson. Lays it up off the glass. Hobson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Solid pass from King. Excellent job finding and hitting the open man.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's King. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. King, the pass to Hobson. King inside. He's against King. And the Bulls making a change here. Jordan's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Michael Jordan.
1:12 left in the third. The three goes back up. Williams trying to break free. And good that time. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Crashing the offensive glass with power. King. This is why you got to put a body on him.
English passes to King. Over Armstrong. And again, Washington no good.
He's got to be more selective than that. Totally forced it.
Hard to understand why he decided to gamble the whole possession on that shot.
King right side. Pass to Stewart. English outside. Shot clock at 6. Crafty move. And again, Washington no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
He sees an opening and takes it, moving the ball inside and into the hands of a guy ready to score.
English the pass to King. The tray. And so it's Chicago controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jordan the pass to Cartwright. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Continuing to expand and grow their lead, much to the dismay of this crowd.
Never fun to see your home team losing control of a game. But this offense is just taking charge.
King against Armstrong. The 15-footer. Rebound by the Bulls. Cartwright's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jordan. He takes it in. And then Jordan slams it in.
He's got that ball on a string. Jordan using his smooth handles to get that bucket.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Bullets. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Stewart with the screen on Paxson. Kick out to Adams. The pass to King. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Here's Foster. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Bulls shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Jordan passes to Grant. And here's Paxson. Armstrong dishes to Grant. And they double up Jordan. Michael Jordan on the wing. Inside. Here's Armstrong. It's deflected.
Good instinct to win Foster the block. Timing wasn't bad either.
Grant the pass to Foster. Count that bucket.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Chicago calls timeout. And And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Michael Jordan.
They continued to feed him throughout the game, and with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over.
Tremendous strength there from Jordan. Knows he's going to get hacked inside, finishes through it.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Adams' shot is good.
With no one getting in his way, he goes for the easy money. Excellent play.
Jordan is doubled. It's Pippen on the wing. Jordan down low. Covered by Wingate. Rebound, Washington. Foster's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Grant, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Horace Grant.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Good job by the officials. Yes, we are giving credit to the officials.
And Washington making a change here. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And once Jordan gets rolling, you're done. Because he's relentless in how he continues to attack.
Now the pass to Wingate. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
And they double up Jordan. Passes it to Paxson. Shoots from the line. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 5th assist in this one. Paxson against Adams. Pass to Grant. Here is Wingate. Now Foster. 5 on the clock. Over Grant. Some solid defense from Grant. Pippen finds Jordan. It's tipped.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Bulls.
A dominant performance, Clark. A huge win for this team.
Well, the coaching staff has to be pleased with how well the game plan was executed. It was a fun W as well. And I imagine the coaches are going to have a good night's sleep after this one.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Michael.
His shot selection and his touch were really exceptional in this one. He kept finding ways to get the better of the defense.
Cartwright misses. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Well, their play has certainly gone to another level. You just wish they'd made this move sooner.
Yeah, had this happened with more time left to go, they might have turned this around.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Scores the ball so well. Grant requires sticky defense, as you see there.
First one falls for him. Washington making some changes. Kings checked in for Grant. And it's English in for Wingate. Chicago also making some changes. Kings checked in for Cartwright. Williams comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Hobson's subbed in for Paxson. Adams' shot is off.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
And it's Grant in the corner. Pass to Hobson. And they double up Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
And the first one drops.
Michael Jordan, 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Adams taking his time here. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It takes physical and mental toughness, Clark, to win on the road. Man, they crashed it.
They sure did. And, you know, in terms of talent, there's just no comparison between these teams.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.